At $0, nobody calls back. At 1 million, your phone never stops ringing. But here's the part nobody talks about. The people treating you differently were the same people the entire time. This video is going to take you through every single wealth level, from absolute zero to $25 million, and show you exactly how the world treats you at each stage. Hey, my name is Hasnain, and welcome to HN Invests, where we break down money, wealth, and the financial systems most people never teach you. Let's get into it. Let's start at the very bottom. Net worth, $0. You're broke. Not just financially, socially too, because money and social status are more connected than anyone wants to admit. At $0, people don't ask for your opinion. They don't invite you to the table. Your ideas are ignored, your advice goes unheard, and your presence in a room is almost invisible. But this isn't about feelings. This is about understanding a financial system that rewards perception. And the sooner you understand it, the faster you can rise through it. Level 1. Net worth, $1 to $10,000. This is the survival zone. You're making money, but you're spending it just as fast, living paycheck to paycheck. At this level, people around you treat you as an equal in struggle. Your friends understand you. Your family doesn't judge, yet, but society still treats you as invisible. This is also where most people stay, forever. Not because they lack talent, but because nobody ever showed them the difference between earning and building. Quick question before we go further. At what level do you think most people start getting respected? Drop your answer in the comments. I promise the real answer is going to surprise you. Level 2, $10,000 to $50,000 net worth. This is where things start to shift, slightly. You have a small cushion, maybe a used car, a little savings. You feel stable. But socially, people are starting to notice something is different about you. Not what you have, but how you carry yourself. Stability has an energy. People can feel it. Your family might start asking for advice, small things. Hey, how did you save that? Your friends start treating your opinion like it has more weight, but it's fragile. One emergency can erase it all. This is the danger zone of false comfort. You feel like you've made it, but you're actually one bad month away from reset. Most people mistake stability for wealth. They're not the same. If this is already making you think differently about money, you're exactly who this channel is built for. Hit subscribe so you never miss these breakdowns. We go deep here on HN Invests. Level 3, $50,000 to $100,000 net worth. Welcome to the awareness zone. Here, something psychological shifts, not just in you, but in everyone around you. People start treating your financial decisions with curiosity. How are you saving so much? What are you investing in? They're not asking to learn. They're asking because they sense something is changing. This is also where the first wave of envy enters your life. Some friends start pulling away, not because anything changed between you, but because your progress is a mirror showing them what they haven't done. This is one of the loneliest stages of wealth. You haven't made it yet, but you've gone far enough that your old world starts to feel misaligned. Hold on, it gets better. We talked about envy earlier. Do you think the people who pulled away from you at this stage are actually jealous or just afraid? Comment below. I read every one. Level 4, $100,000 to $250,000 net worth. This is what I call the credibility threshold. Cross this line and the world genuinely begins to hear you differently. At this level, banks start calling you. Financial advisors want meetings. Employers offer you more. It's not because you got smarter, it's because your net worth signals that you understand how to manage resources. This is where passive income becomes real. Not a dream, not a YouTube thumbnail, real. Dividends, rental income, index fund returns. Your money starts doing work while you sleep. And here's the psychology shift. You stop spending to impress and start spending to invest. The wealthy mindset isn't about deprivation, it's about direction. Every dollar has a destination. Level 5, $250,000 to $500,000. You've officially entered what financial experts call the quiet wealth zone. Nobody knows it, but you do. Here, you dress normally. You drive a sensible car. You don't flash. Because at this level, you've realized that displaying wealth is for people who are insecure about it. Now here's where the social dynamics get really interesting. At this level, new people start seeking you out, not just for money, for knowledge, for connection, for access to your network. But here's the dark side. Users start appearing. People who want to attach themselves to your momentum without contributing. Learning to filter these relationships becomes a financial survival skill. At this level, your relationship with risk also changes. You stop fearing small losses because you built enough buffer. And ironically, this fearlessness is what accelerates your next jump in wealth. We're about to enter the million-dollar levels, and I promise the social dynamics get wild. But first, if you've been watching this far, you belong here. Subscribe to HN Invests. This is where financial truth lives. Level 6, $500,000 to $1 million. This is the edge of the top 5%. You haven't crossed into millionaire territory yet, but you're breathing the same air. Here, the invitations change. You get invited to different rooms, investment groups, business circles, networking dinners where everyone at the table has assets, not just income. And the conversations are different. Nobody talks about what they bought. Everyone talks about what they're building. This shift in language is one of the clearest signs you've entered a new financial class. But here's what nobody warns you about. At this level, the emotional weight of wealth starts to feel real. More assets mean more decisions. More decisions mean more pressure. Wealth is not passive. Level 7, $1 million net worth. You've crossed the line. You are officially a millionaire. And the very first thing you notice? Life doesn't feel the way movies promised it would. $1 million in 2024 is not what it was in 1990. After taxes, inflation, and cost of living, $1 million is comfortable, but it is not freedom. Freedom comes later. But socially, $1 million is a magic number. Strangers defer to you. People use different language with you. Opportunities come unsolicited. Your word carries weight in rooms you just walked into. But with great social power comes great social responsibility and great social predation. At $1 million, the number of people trying to take from you increases exponentially. This is where emotional intelligence becomes your most valuable financial asset, more valuable than your portfolio. Because one bad relationship at this level can cost you hundreds of thousands. We talked about emotional intelligence being your shield at the $1 million level. Have you ever lost money because of a bad personal relationship? Real answers only. Comment below. Level 8, $2 million to $5 million. This is where the concept of time changes completely. You stop trading time for money and start buying time with money. People at this level hire teams. They delegate decisions. They protect their energy with the same intensity they protect their capital. Because they understand the ultimate limited resource is not money, it's attention. Socially at this level, you are no longer in normal social ecosystems. Your peer group shrinks dramatically, but the quality of connection skyrockets. Your network becomes your net worth, literally. Level 9, $5 million to $10 million. This is the entry to what I call the invisible class. You have enough money that you can make it grow without doing anything extreme. Compound interest does the heavy lifting. At this level, people treat you with something beyond respect. It's deference. Strangers research you before meetings. Business partners prepare for you. You walk into rooms already knowing the outcome. But here's the truth almost nobody talks about. At 5 to 10 million, loneliness can peak because almost nobody in your old life can relate to your reality anymore. And the new circles are hard to fully trust. Level 10, $10 million to $25 million. At this point, you don't chase opportunities. Opportunities chase you. Your name is the asset. Your reputation is the product. At $25 million, you've entered the top 0.1%. And here's what's shocking. Most of them still wake up with a purpose, because the ones who don't, they spiral. Money without meaning is the most dangerous trap. So here's the real takeaway. The way people treat you at every level of wealth reveals one uncomfortable truth. Most social respect is not about you. It's about what you represent, what you've built, what you control. The goal isn't to be respected for your wealth. The goal is to build enough wealth that you never need anyone's respect to move forward. Start now, stay consistent. See you in the next one on HN Invests.